Stress. Mere feeling of stress creates panic situation in us. We search for ways and means to drive away the stress or to reduce the stress. But stress coexists with us like a shadow. We have to live with it like a companion, and only alternative is to manage the stress in an effective manner. After having spent 37 years in a demanding career, I am telling this. And also, we have a feeling that stress causes so many ailments. But the fear of stress causes more ailments than the actual stress itself. We have to appreciate the fact that optimum stress is required for us to perform better. Please watch the video till the end, understand the stress and how to mitigate the stress by better management, by managing ourselves. Thank you. Stress is the major cause of concern for us, and on many occasions we feel stress. Many a time we get harassed by the people around us or the working environment. At that times there is a tendency that we have to change the place or we have to escape from the people around us. What a different set of people. But here what is needed is not the change of place but a different person in you. Stress causes release of stress hormones in abundant quantities, and that increases the blood supply, and your body gets prepared to fight the situation or fly away from the situation. The reasons of stress may be many. On many instances, the stress may develop. Maybe your work environment, your increased responsibilities, unable to control the people under you, or stress due to physical exertion, sometimes maybe relocation. These are all the reasons for stress. There are many other reasons for stress. Interpersonal conflicts. When you are working in a group or even in a family, when you differ with others or when other people differ with you or you do not like the views of others, or sometimes you are not receptive to the constructive criticism, the differences crop up, unhappiness broods and stress develops. And sometimes threat perception will be more. Some people, they perceive the threat in larger proportions. Best example here is, the doctors say whenever the snake bite is there, people die because of the anxiety, not because of the poison. Because in snakes, different varieties are there, highly poisonous, less poisonous, non-poisonous. But due to overestimation of the threat, some anxiousness may, some anxiety may develop in the people and they die. And sometimes the childhood experience is also a reason for stress. As a student, you might have been told by many students around you, even after growing up, after taking up employment or business, you may think more about others. You think that others think about you and others are watching your performance. But in the real life situations, it doesn't happen. Sometimes parental overprotection also may be a potential reason for it. Even if you grow up because of the overprotection you had in your childhood or younger days, you become more sensitive and often it is difficult to negotiate with people or environment around you. Sometimes you develop an obsession for productivity or obsession for perfection. That will also cause stress. It is always not possible to escape from the stress or escape from the people around you. Here, what you need is changing of your stress mindset and training accordingly. Here, you have to acknowledge the uncomfortable feelings. Whenever you face uncomfortable feelings, you jot down, sitting in a cool and comfortable place, and review those triggers. For example, if your review by the top management is unpalatable to you, you jot down the reasons. You might not have performed well, but review by the top management should not be a stress trigger to you. Not performing well should be the trigger, and you feel anxious about corrective measures. You have a meeting with your staff members and accordingly try to improve the performance by invoking their help. Sometimes more erratic thoughts come to your mind, and your inner self also gives lot of negative directions or negative impressions that shape your opinions about others. You recognize those feelings. What is the inner self? Whether the directions received from the inner self are real or not. Sometimes you may be forming so many assumptions about others that may not be true. At that time, you have to correct your thought process. You have to come to the reality and make a correction of the way you think about others. That is more important to manage stress. Planning and organization, time management, punctuality and discipline, they all help in managing the stress. Do not postpone the things. The art of saying no is very much important in managing the stress. If you do not accept the proposal, say no. If you never accept such proposals, never say later. You say no. Do not dodge on the things and carry the burden in your head. There may be many bad experiences in the past, but you have to make peace with your past. Drift away from the past and the horrible feelings or bad experiences. For that, you have to find peace in the environment around you or in the nature. Enjoy the nature. Wake up very early in the morning by 5 o'clock. Observe the nature and get the signals, positive signals from the nature. Always think you are the sole in charge of your happiness. Happiness is your mindset, and happiness comes from within. Keep away from toxic individuals. Like the people around you, like their opinions, mingle with the people, invite constructive criticism for betterment, and these are all the qualities or attributes that reduce the stress in you. There are very good practices to manage the stress. Deep breathing in the morning or in the evening. You can practice it even in the office. Workouts. You are an youngster and interested in workouts, go for workouts. Or yoga, 20 minutes of yoga in the morning or evening. Or meditation, 10 minutes or 20 minutes as per your choice. And these will take care of the entire day. You will develop the qualities, you will develop positive vibes and positive self talk